Good morning. It's up here. So, yeah, good morning. We are we're in Chicken, Alaska, and we are on the Mosquito Fork Dredge Trail. Or we're about to enter the Mosquito Fork Dredge Trail. And didn't ask about the mosquitoes, but I did ask about the dredge. And it's called a dredge trail because there is indeed a dredge. Or there is supposed to be a dredge on that trail, which is why I'm hiking it. Now, I know we're in Chicken, Alaska. There's another dredge that's sitting essentially right in town, which town is a big word for it. This one here is a little bit outside. And I think I've seen a picture once of this. This is actually quite pretty in here. I think I've seen a picture once of this dredge. And if it is that one, then it sits kind of like in the water. So I've put on, there's a lot of mushrooms here. A lot of these berries as well. The ones that I've found out, supposedly they are edible, but they don't taste very well. Look at this here. That's a type of mushroom. So yeah, I put on my rather than the hiking shoes, I put on my rubber boots, assuming that to get to the dredge, we may have to get wet. It's like there's mushrooms everywhere. Now, one thing I did run into yesterday a lot are blueberries as well. So I haven't seen any here yet, but apparently blueberries are in season. I did try some. There's a lot of these here as well. I do have the bear spray on me, just in case. You know, initially, I really thought I was going to drive to Chicken. In Chicken, I was going to go to a pharmacy, pick up my meds, and then potentially turn around, drive back over the Canadian border. And Chicken is not a town. It, on maps and whatnot, and in descriptions, it's being called a town. It's not a town. There are two RV parks literally next to one another with, each one has a gift shop essentially. And then there's one building that is sectioned off into three different sections. One section is a gift shop. One section is called the saloon, which is again a really big word for what it is. And the third one is a cafe, which I gotta say is actually quite good. I had breakfast there today. One thing they're not is cheap. They're, you know, compared to Dawson, they're rather expensive. But they're also, you know, it's funny because you think like Dawson is at the end of the world to some extent. I think chicken is far more removed. Look at these mushrooms. I don't know. Guess they must not be edible. They do smell good. Apologize about all my yakking. Hope it doesn't bother you. But it serves two purposes, or three, if you will. One, it, you know, does give you guys some information. The other is, you know, gives me somebody to talk to. And the third one is I'm not just kind of like sneaking through the woods here. I'm being noisy because I don't want to run into, you know, I mean, seeing wildlife is nice, but I just don't want to run into a bear. So, not on a trail like this. Well, I fear that this there might be the dredge. Because at that point, there is nothing left. So then this may be the dredge that they removed. Okay. I'm pissing off a raven right here, so let me just move on. Just like, you know, I got a Hitchcock bird situation happening here. Something was peeling that tree right in front of me. Don't know if you guys see that. Not sure if this is moose or bear. Maybe you guys know. Okay, gonna get a river view here. Gives us an idea how close we are now. Well, we could get down a bit. Okay. Now that I like seeing. That's pretty awesome. Very awesome. A little earlier, I was disappointed. You know, I thought that a little bit of debris over there was the dredge, but this, now that's something worth walking down here for. I mean, the trail is really nice too, but hey. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. I see the problem. This is meant to be the end of the trail. And I'm not wearing the right boots for this. Well, drone time.